Warning, drinking too much can make ugly people appear attractive and may cause premature death. Please drink responsibly.
Welcome, friends, to another episode of...
Drinking Games for Gamers!
Today we bring you a very special gem from our early childhoods that we like to call Super Mario Bros. 3, the drinking game.
What, no silly title?
This game is too goddamn perfect for us to soil it with a stupid pun. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir, I understand you.
Ingredients. 1. Beer. For this episode, we went with Peroni because it's an Italian beer and Mario is also Italian. Pretty straightforward. 2. Warp pipes, because there's no way we weren't going to include our signature drink in a game that actually has warp pipes. And 3. A copy of Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. If you don't happen to have one of these lying around, you can always just pick it up on the Wii's Virtual Console. Hopefully you haven't sold that back yet. Am I right? How to play. Super Mario Bros. 3 the drinking game is designed to be played with a friend in the game's 2-player mode. Whenever a player gets a power-up, the other player must take a drink. If the player gets a star, the other player must waterfall for its duration. Whenever the player gets hit by an enemy, he must take a drink. Whenever the player beats a level, the other player must take a 5-second pull of beer. However, if the player dies, he must take a 5-second pull of beer. If the player successfully gets 3 of the same roulette icons in a row, the other player must finish their beer. Whenever one player challenges the other to a sewer battle, the defending player decides how many warp pipes to wager, and the loser of said battle must drink them. And finally, if a player uses a warp whistle to teleport to the warp zone, everyone drinks a warp pipe. Yay!
Strategy.
A good strategy is to try and get every power-up you possibly can. Even if you don't need them, this will force your opponent to keep drinking and should theoretically cause his or her platforming skills to diminish. Also, if you're feeling confident, you should challenge your opponent to a head-to-head sewer battle. If you win, they will have to drink at least 1 warp pipe or possibly even more depending on how many they chose to wager.
Punishment.
As punishment, the player who doesn't beat the boss of a world must drink a warp pipe. Then again, can you really consider having the pleasure of drinking a delicious warp pipe to be punishment? And that's Super Mario Bros. 3, the drinking game. It's a game where you get to drink and play Super Mario Bros. 3. What could possibly be better? Have fun, be safe, and we'll see you next time on
Drinking Games for Gamers!
Oh, Super Mario Bros. 3 sheets to the wind. Oh, they did it already. Thanks to anyone who suggested Super Mario Bros. 3 as a drinking game for gamers. Remember to keep leaving your suggestions on our Facebook page at facebook.com/thewarpzone.